from Texas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I'm now very happy to yield 3 minutes to the chief sponsor of the HALOS Act, the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Chabot, who is chairman of our Small Business Committee.
The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Mr. Hensling, for your leadership on this. I'd also like to thank the gentlelady from Arizona who just spoke for her leadership on this as well. As the chairman of the House Small Business Committee, I have the great pleasure of hearing from America's small business owners each and every day, both in my district and up here in Washington. The stories of success are always encouraging to hear, but all too often what I'm told is how the government is making it difficult for small businesses to grow and succeed and therefore create jobs. Perhaps the most common concern is just how difficult it is for entrepreneurs starting out to access the needed capital to grow. This bill expands access to capital by ensuring small businesses can continue to connect with so-called angel investors. One popular way small businesses have connected with angel investors is through demo days. These are events sponsored by universities and nonprofits and local governments and accelerators and incubators and other groups that allow entrepreneurs to showcase their products and informally meet investors and customers. However, SEC regulations are threatening to force these events out of business by imposing unwieldy regulations dictating who is and who is not allowed to simply attend. These regulations would force everybody who merely walks through the door to go through what is essentially a full financial interrogation, handing over tax documents and bank statements and paybook information and on and on and on. Mr. Speaker, this doesn't make any sense. We should be encouraging participation in demo days, not creating obstacles. After all, not only are these events a place to connect investors with our community's small businesses and entrepreneurs, but they also provide a great opportunity for students, for example, and our next generation of entrepreneurs to ask questions and learn what it takes to get a business off the ground. Mr. Speaker, I would like to thank, again, Chairman Hensling for his leadership in getting this bill through the committee, as well as Representative Hurt, Representative Sinema, and Representative Takai for working in a cooperative and bipartisan manner to move this bill to the House floor. And it was very bipartisan, and all the Republicans voted for it, and almost half the Democrats voted for it in committee as well. It is always wonderful when we're able to work together to support small business, and there's no better time than now. Next week is National Small Business Week, when we will be celebrating the contributions of small businesses and entrepreneurs in every community all across America, and every one of us has small businesses in our district. It serves as a reminder to us in this chamber of how important it is to create policies that promote an environment for small business to succeed. And this bill is one more step in that direction. So I again want to urge my colleagues to support H.R. 4498, and again, really appreciate the bipartisan nature of this bill and its support thus far, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back. The gentlewoman.